Hi and welcome Unity game devs. This is a tutorial about creating many spiders using a simple C# script. I created a Unity 5 project and I added these 4 cubes and this nice looking spider here I already used for my Blender tutorial, in which I let this spider crawl out of my ear using a Blender composition. It is an FBX and I imported it. And it contains one animation and a generic rig. And this animation is called crawl, and I will check the loop time and it will be executed in a loop. And when I press the play button, you can see it is nothing special. It just moves a little bit the legs. But for those of you who have a kind of arachnophobia, I suggest to turn to a different tutorial. This could be very creepy now. Okay, I put this spider into my prefabs folder and I drag the one animation that is contained in the FBX onto the model, and then a spider animator controller is created. This one here, and the first animation is the default animation and therefore it will be started when I start my scene. Okay, now there is one thing I need, and this is the generation point. This is the source from which all these spiders will be generated, and I created an empty object, this spider generator here, and to this game object I attached a script, a C# script, and we will have a look at this. It has a public variable called spider, and I drag the spider prefab to this variable because we will need it as a kind of template to instantiate the spiders. Here you can see the script, and in the start method I will invoke every 100 milliseconds the generate method, and in this generate method I instantiate the spiders. I choose the random range, not to produce every spider at the same position, to have a kind of variation here for the X and for the Z position. And then I call instantiate with the spider, my position, and the rotation will be the quaternion identity. And that's all. So let's start the script and see what will happen. Okay, nice. Let's turn to full screen mode to see this a little bit better. Well, it's a nice effect for 3 lines of code, right? Okay, I think I will stop this before my GPU tells me that it is really hurt by producing more and more spiders. So here's the link to subscribe to my channel. I really hope you liked this tutorial. And here's also a link to a previous tutorial that might be interesting for you as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you soon for the next tutorial.